What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Super Danganronpa another 2. We are back in Omake Mode.
We are.
And we are continuing with the after stories. We are 5 done. Excuse me. You're welcome, headphone users.
Jesus Christ.
But as our after stories and some mixed in stories, just kind of extra little bits going on here. Some are things that happened after the game ended. Some are showing bits of what went on during it, such as the Institution of Another World one that we did there. And now, seems like we're even going to an alternate timeline with if bad ending. This is nothing that could have happened, but will never happen. Having achieved this goal, where is Mikado Sonoji racing toward? And it looks like you're going to be having a fun time. This is Mikado, but it's also
Mikado,
Sorkane?
but
just Akane at this point. Really,
yeah,
so.
but I have to do a Mikado impression in Akane's voice.
So good luck.
God, and it looks like Shobai is there,
standing over. And of course, I don't know if it's a narrator or not. So,
because these tend to start with narrating.
They seem to have a more narration-focused story style to them. So, that world was already filled with embers and ashes. The remnants of the collapsed civilization endlessly spewed black smoke, and the dark clouds filling the sky wept tar-like tears.
Damn.
It truly was a hell that could only be described as the end of the world itself.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Have fun.
First, I have to do, like, despair Iroha. And
now you have to do Akane Mikado. Akamikado.
Akamikado. Okay. Wow, what a sight. Does this mean Japan is finished too? What do you think, Hashimoto-kun? It took a week to wipe out an entire country. Not a bad time for... Not a bad what?
Time for a time attack.
Time for a time attack, yeah. Wouldn't you say? My bisexual brain is very confused right now. That was my first thought.
Oh, man.
Still, even now, I can truly appreciate just how incredible Utsuro-sama is. Divine luck. This power is truly difficult to control. That's right. That's a thing that he has power over now.
Yeah, his whole plan worked.
Power that produces results without process. And this, no calculation can ever apply. It's pure abnormality. Honestly, it's astonishing that such a mundane and boring person held this power for so many years. If it weren't for that level of restraint, they'd surely have gone insane within a year.
You've been talking a lot.
Of course.
Mikado Sonoji.
Of course. Oh, you're still calling me by that name? Having broken free from the limbs of an alter ego and gained a body, I no longer need to use that foolish father's name. Now that the world cleanup is finished, the plan will move on to the next stage anyway, so I suppose I'll need a new name. Do you have any good suggestions for a name, Hashimoto-kun?
Why are you asking me that? You can just decide that yourself.
Well, aren't we business partners in a close relationship? It's only natural to ask your partner's opinion.
Then how about a name like this?
Oh wait, no, it is me. Never mind. How about a name like this? I don't know why I thought that it...
and then I just believed you.
Yep. Sora. Doesn't that perfectly suit my current form?
Oh my god.
What's wrong? You don't like it? Nah, I see. Now that you mention it, Hashimoto-kun, you did think quite highly of Sora, didn't you?
I never did.
You're not very honest, are you? Alright, let's call it a rest for today, and starting tomorrow we'll go finish off the other countries. Which country is the closest from here? Was it Korea?
Hey, Mikado Sonoji.
Huh?
Let me ask you a question. Why are you letting me live? Your plan has already succeeded. That you obtained divine luck and a body, you shouldn't need any more helpers. Even after gaining a body, why do you keep taking me along?
Hashimoto-kun, what are you saying? Have you now suddenly developed a death wish? Well, if you're so eager to die no matter what, I have no problem granting that wish.
Stop dodging the point and answer the question.
You're right. As you said, there's absolutely no reason for me to spare you and keep you around. But did you know that among all life on Earth, only humans can perform such actions without reason, Hashimoto-kun? The current me has surpassed the limits of an alter ego, gained a body, and finally become human. Since I've become human, I'm simply acting in a human way. Who could possibly object to that?
So, you're a human, you say? Quit your bullshit, it's not even funny.
Do you really believe that I'm lying? Can you feel it? The beating of this heart? The warmth of the skin? If this isn't human, then what is it?
Are you going to retire that body?
To be honest, I haven't had a physical body for so long, so everything still feels unfamiliar. In the end, there's no choice but to live in reality as a human and gradually adapt and become accustomed. I've come to realize that humans are truly inconvenient and inferior creatures, but if it's for the sake of obtaining a body, this much is nothing.
So the reason you're keeping me alive is that I'm like experimental material for adapting as a human?
No, I already told you, there's no particular reason. As you said, I'm lucky, and I have a body. Even without Hashimoto, I can adapt as a human without much difficulty. If you keep asking why, it's simply because it's much more fun this way. I see. It's because it's fun. It's because it's much more fun when Hashimoto-kun is around. How should I put it? I'll never get tired of you. No matter what the people will say, you played a big part in helping me get this far. Personally, among the humans I've seen, you're the second highest rated after Utsuro. I'm confident of that. You already know this too, right? As long as I want you, there's nothing you can do to escape from me. So... I'm sorry, Hashimoto-kun, but you'll have to keep following me. That is, until I grow tired of you as a human.
You got yourself in a bit of a pickle there.
Mm-hmm.
Hashimoto no longer spoke to him. No, her. As he swallowed his words. And all he could do was laugh hollowly. In fact, laughing was the only thing he could do. There was nothing else he could do. Looking up at the dark sky, what was Hashimoto thinking? No one, not even Hashimoto himself, could answer. This is a story that never actually happened. However, it is the story of one possibility that could have happened. One that was bound to happen.
Mm-hmm. Well then.
Nice seeing that one. A pretty short one on that one.
How did I do?
You did well.
Yay.
You did well. You did well! And now...
It helps that I fucking love Mikado and always listen very intently when you're voicing it.
Looks like we have 4 more to go before we are done over here. So we're going to go next with White-Haired Magical Girl. After the Utsuro Shima incident, Yoruko Kabuya returned to her daily life. Rumors were circulating that when in danger, a white-haired magical girl would save you. Upon hearing these stories, she went to look for her. Is she gonna do a fucking Superman-style thing where it's like from one of the old movies where the girl throws herself out the window to be like, Superman will save me?
Oh my god.
Alright, let's take a peek. Looks like your girl's back. You get to see what she's up to. Thank you so much, Dr. Kabuya. Thanks to you, Doctor, I was able to regain my everyday life.
Don't thank me. All I did was listen to your story. Overcoming the wounds of the heart was entirely your own strength. You don't need to thank me.
Even so, if you hadn't listened to me, Doctor, I don't think I could have ever stood up again. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Yoruko Kabuya. Back when she was a student, she pretended to be older and worked as a hostess. However, she had a natural talent of listening to others' stories. After humanity's greatest and most devastating tragedy, she used her talent to go listen to the stories of many people. Thanks to Yoruko, the people she counseled were able to overcome their physical and mental suffering. Having treated countless of people's PTSD, she gradually came to be called the symbol of next generation hope among them. And because of that, she became entangled in a certain incident.
Yeah.
It was a horrifying experience that even Yoruko herself never wanted to recall. Yet, it was an experience she could never forget, one that completely changed her life. Through the countless connections forged in that incident, Yoruko grows, faces despair, and learns many things. As a result, she survived that horrific incident, and even now, she uses that experience to heal people's minds.
Look at her go.
By the way, Doctor, have you been facing any difficulties or troubles lately? I'm the doctor now.
Yeah, I was like, what? He's playing the Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
Difficulties? Well, for me, every day is the same.
The kind of thing shouldn't happen, but if you ever find yourself in trouble, try asking the white-haired magical girl for help. Because a miracle might happen.
The white-haired magical girl? What's that?
This is like how cryptids start.
Oh my god, yeah.
She's quite famous these days. She suddenly appears in front of people in trouble, helps them, and then disappears. She causes phenomena that are completely impossible to explain scientifically. So at some point, she earned the nickname Magical Girl.
That's crazy. A white-haired magical girl who causes a phenomena that can't be explained scientifically.
Well, I think it's a half-exaggerated rumor and everyone's just passed it around as a joke. Still, there's definitely someone like a random volunteer who goes around helping people. There are quite a few eyewitness reports.
I see.
Doctor, what's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Anyway, shall we wrap up today's session? You don't have to take the medicine I brought unless your condition worsens.
Yes, thank you. Jerona.
Why?
Sorry.
I just realized, why'd you give him flowers?
I just wanted to go like full like anime style on that one.
So today's scheduled appointment is over. I'm exhausted.
As soon as the session ended, Yoruko immediately switched to off mode and flopped onto the office sofa without even turning on the lights.
Me when I get off work.
Even just the number of people seeking counseling from her, the symbol of next generation hope, was dozens a day.
Dozens a day?
She had never once thought it was a hassle, but even for her, this workload was overwhelming.
That's a lot of people.
Buzz buzz. Yoruko's smartphone vibrated, signaling an incoming message. Yoruko rolled over half-heartedly, fumbled to pick up her smartphone, and checked the screen.
If it's dozens a day, that means some people only get like a fucking 5-minute session. Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, from Ray. Yoruko Kabuya, long time no see. This is Ray Makaru, acting director of the Kisaragi organization. I'm leaving this message to discuss the restoration work on the New World program, Mark II. We're currently testing a process that extracts only specific data within the program, but since the data volume of the New World program is so massive, we haven't obtained any meaningful results yet. That's right, because they're like, we might be able to get Sora out of there.
We can fix it.
However, since the basic design direction is being established, we will mobilize the information team personnel and make a little more effort.
An little more effort.
So that we can inform you of positive results as soon as possible.
Below that, there was also a long message left by Ray, but Yoruko closed the message window without reading further.
Why? Sora, are you still there? I wonder what you might be doing by now. I miss you so much.
After the incident that day, Ray would send messages like this every time in order to keep the promise she had made with her own words. But honestly, it didn't seem like there's been any progress. It's not even certain whether they'll be able to meet again before Yoruko's lifespan comes to an end.
Jesus.
That's why Yoruko tried not to hold on to hope, and deliberately buried herself in work in an effort to forget. But, as expected, there was no way she could forget so easily. It wasn't only Sora. After the incident that day, Kabuya gained many things, but at the same time she also lost many things. Her precious friends either couldn't make it out into reality, or they disappeared from sight. As for others, They were criminals and not even worth dealing with, and she couldn't feel at ease with the organization either. That's why, although Yoruko received a scouting offer from the Kisaragi organization, she turned it down and returned to her current position. You could say this was Yoruko's own PTSD.
Yeah.
She survived the horrific murder school trip, but its aftermath left Yoruko with deep feelings of loss and lasting scars.
I don't know why that sounds worse than killing school trip.
Yeah.
Because murder has like more weight.
It really does. But yeah, she's got an interesting... Man, excuse me.
You
over
alright?
here.
Drink some more water.
I've been trying. There's just a lump that's just kind of stuck in the middle there for now. But
Uh-oh, hope you're not getting sick.
Oh no, it's just the phlegm doesn't want to move. It's just kind of stuck there. But Yoruko's got like one of the worst like survivor lifestyles of like any Danganronpas, because if you look at Trigger Happy Havoc, the ones that survive, they all stick together and start building up the future foundation. In 2, you've got they're all fucking happy-go-lucky friends. Well, I say happy, but you know they've got their own little things going on.
2 of them, they're wanted criminals, so they're on their own, on the lam, so to speak.
Yeah, because I was going like for like the main series and everything.
Oh, I'm talking about the game here.
Yeah, but I mean in this one, like, you know, criminals gone, the others that were left, Kisaragi Foundation. Sora Akane's body
put in the brain of the body of the person that she is so attached to, while the consciousness, which is actually an algorithm and not even really a consciousness per se, just kind of is stuck in the computer. Yeah.
Yoruko is alone in the end of this. Has no one to talk to about what happened. No one to even connect with. They're all just gone.
Even though they're like, hey, do you want to join us? She's like, nah.
But they weren't even her friends. They were just people that came up towards the end to save her. Yeah.
I mean, just strictly from the alone part, but...
I think I said that one.
No, you did not.
The reason Yoruko continued with counseling was because, while treating her patient's wounds, she also wanted to heal her own. It was then, suddenly, something she had heard during a counseling session just moments earlier flashed through Yoruko's mind.
The white-haired magical girl.
Yoruko immediately logged onto social media and began searching for related information. Anonymous Rabbit. It's Monami, obviously.
Oh my god, no.
Consider it practice. I said consider it practice.
Oh my god.
Do the Monami voice.
I am not doing that. It's just their username.
It'll come one day.
I'm not.
You'll have to get ready.
I am not, because I don't remember it. That's the main reason. A friend of mine was kidnapped by the remnants of Despair, but a white-haired magical girl saved them. For some reason, the Despair's guns misfired. Anonymous cat.
A lost child was crying, and a white-haired magical girl made a balloon out of thin air as a gift and helped find the child's parents.
Anonymous sheep.
Also, right.
The woods were severely jammed because of heavy snowfall, but when the white-haired magical girl appeared, the snow all melted as if by magic. This is real magic.
It's magic. Think it's supposed to be messenger.
Yeah,
but maybe it could be a massager. I don't know.
But massager's spelled wrong, so I don't know.
The beautiful white-haired magical girl is incredibly beautiful.
There's a photo on the thread. The rumored white-haired
magical girl is incredibly beautiful. There's a photo in the thread. Go look. I took it myself.
Oh my god. This is...
Oh.
Yep.
Hashtag magical white-haired girl. Yoruko looked at the photo attached to the post and made an expression of disbelief. In the blurry, out-of-focus photo, the woman was wearing a dark gray raincoat, and so her face wasn't clearly visible, but there was something strangely familiar about her.
Yuki.
Yoruko knew the true identity of the white-haired magical girl. He was a friend who had once shared life and death struggles together with him on Utsuroshima. It was Yuki Maeda, the real body of Sora whom Yoruko longed for. Yuki Maeda residing within Akane Taira's body. That was a hell... Yeah, I know.
Bro.
That was a hell of a wording on that one. This matter is entangled with an immense web of cause and effect, so no one other than those directly involved knows the truth about it. No, perhaps even the ones involved don't fully understand it themselves. That day, right after emerging from the Neo World Program Mark II, Yuki suddenly vanished without a trace. There was absolutely no reason for him to run, yet neither the Kisaragi organization nor Yoruko knew why he chose to disappear. According to Rei, he showed himself only once after that, when Hashimoto Shobai and Nijiwa Iroha escaped, but after that, no one saw Yuki again.
But now of all times? In a place like this?
Yoruko's heart began to race. What had happened to Yuki, and why he was wielding a power so close to divine luck, the very power Sora had once said she would take responsibility for? Perhaps it wasn't even certain whether the one who fled back then was truly Maeda. Not a single thing was clear. Even so, it was certain that the woman in the photo was someone connected to Yoruko. If she could meet him, he might finally be able to untangle the knot that had tightened in her heart since the incident. Even aside from that, Yuki was a precious friend to Yoruko. There was no way she wouldn't want to see the comrade who had overcome hardships together with him and return to reality.
I just noticed all the likes and retweets and comments and stuff on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hello? Ah, it's you, my patient. I don't remember your name. No, I'm sorry, but could we reschedule tomorrow's appointment? Yes, something suddenly came up.
That's not Jerry and...
Ominous?
Yeah. After that day, whenever she wasn't working, whenever she had a spare moment, Yoruko was always searching for the white-haired magical girl. If the person from the rumors truly was her friend, then Kaguya had no choice but to find him. There was only one reason. Because he was her friend. Aside from Sora, who remained in the virtual world waiting through endless time, he was the only friend still alive in reality. If she had even the slightest clue about his whereabouts, it was only natural to search for him. But...
was it impossible after all?
it's been 7 years.
Oh my god. I suppose so. If he were that easy to find, I would have found him long ago.
Several weeks passed,
Damn.
but Kaguya was unable to find the white-haired magical girl. Even though there were plenty of reported sightings on social media and elsewhere during that time, he never appeared before Yoruko's eyes. She even began to wonder if the magical girl was deliberately avoiding Yoruko.
Maeda, I don't know why you won't meet me, but if that's your choice, I'll respect it. There must be a reason, right?
Yoruko finally decided to give up. Wanting to meet Yuki might perhaps have been nothing more than Yoruko's own selfish desire. Maybe now simply isn't the right time. She doesn't grow impatient and just waits. Perhaps they'll be able to meet someday. As long as he was alive, that was enough. Even if it was only a reported sighting on social media, simply confirming that he was alive was something gained.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
No,
Oh, wait,
that's
that's
her
a
inner
thought bubble.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go back. Starting tomorrow, I'll focus on my counseling again.
Just as Yoruko finally gathered her thoughts and was about to return to her everyday life, it happened.
Oh. Uh-oh. What? Who are you people?
She had sensed a strange presence, and before she knew it, several men and women were standing behind Yoruko.
What?
With cold, expressionless faces, they silently stared at Yoruko. This is the woman, right?
Yeah, she's one of the next generation symbols of hope. A counselor.
Good. Looks like we found the right one. Those damn hope freaks.
Hope freaks. If we take this woman with us, the Queen of Despair will be very pleased as well.
If capturing her alive proves difficult, you can just kill her. Even that alone would be one less piece of hope left in this world.
Huh? The Queen of Despair? What is that supposed to...
That helps prove that is actually reality afterwards, not just a weird an AU or a fever dream.
It is the...
That is really what Iroha's up to these days.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine if they brought Yoruko to them?
Iroha would fucking snap.
Yoruko would kill her on the spot.
Oh, she'd be like, "You're doing what?"
And who knows, maybe Shobai would let her. Like,
I'm not revealing myself. I'm gonna stay here under this mask.
You guys are remnants of despair? I can't believe there are still people like you around.
This is the only time you'll be able to act so relaxed. Once the Queen of Despair regains her strength, the world will be swallowed by despair once again. So, become a sacrifice for despair.
Damn, he got more and more evil.
The remnants of despair drew their weapons. There were 5 of them. It wasn't a large number, but Yoruko was alone.
Uh-oh.
Oh. You can take the lady if you want, again.
She's running! Cut her off!
Yoruko sprinted at full speed without looking back. It was reckless coming this far into such a secluded place in search of Maya had been a mistake. The world may have stabilized a great deal, but some parts were still like this. A world once consumed by despair doesn't heal so easily.
Yeah. What should I do? Should I contact Ray? No, it'll be too late. It only takes 10 minutes just to reach the nearest part of town. What do I do? What do I do?
Yoruko tried to think of some way to survive as she ran, but it was hopeless. Kabi had no weapons and she hadn't learned any self-defense either. It was very late at night, and since the streets had not yet begun to recover, there were a few people around. It was no wonder that the remnants of despair were roaming about. Yoruko kept blaming herself for not being careful.
You really think I'm going to die in a place like this? I survived even monsters worse than Mikado. This is a life source saved for me. How could I lose it to nobodies like them?
Nobody.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
She tripped and fell.
Just as Yoruko was steeling herself, she ended up tripping over a stone and falling.
Classic.
A sharp pain shot through her ankle, and when she tried to stand again, her body wouldn't obey. Soon after, the sound of the remnants of despair's footsteps could be heard not far away.
Sora.
As her last remaining hope faded away, Yoruko could only squeeze her eyes shut and call out the name of her dear friend. Trembling in fear, Yoruko braced herself for the despair that was about to descend upon her.
Come on, Batman this, Yuki.
But even after quite some time had passed, nothing happened to Yoruko.
Huh?
Not only did nothing happen, but strangely, the surroundings had grown quiet. When Yoruko opened her eyes, an astonishing sight unfolded before her. The remnants of despair who had been chasing Yoruko were, for some reason, lying collapsed on the ground. For a moment they looked dead, but judging by the slight rise and fall of their chests, they seemed to be merely asleep.
They're asleep? All of a sudden? What are these guys?
And the moment Yoruko took a step toward the street to move to a safer place.
Yes.
There she was. Bathed softly in the moonlight, there stood the figure of the white-haired magical girl.
Sora? No, that's not it. Yuki.
He was the person Yoruko had been desperately searching for over the past few weeks. She called out that name, but the white-haired magical girl gave no reply. And without even looking at Yoruko's face, the figure turned and began walking away to somewhere unknown.
No. Well, wait, Yuki. Was it you who saved me? How did you know? No, more importantly, I've been looking for you this whole time. What happened? Have you been doing okay? After that day, what?
In her confusion, Yoruko blurted out words at random, unable to organize her thoughts. But then, she realized something. Why she hadn't been able to meet Yuki until now, and why Yuki wasn't saying a single word. She recalled the last image of Yuki she had seen on Utsuroshima, something only Kabuya knew from that day. No, Yuki wasn't the only one Yoruko remembered. All the memories of that day. Everything she had seen and heard on that island, the place that had turned her life upside down, flashed through her mind like streaks of light. And at last, she understood. Having realized everything, Yoruko took a light breath and carefully opened her mouth toward the figure. Yes, there was only one thing Yoruko needed to say here and now.
Thank you. I'm okay now.
As if she had been waiting for those words, the figure finally began to slowly turn around and looked at Yoruko's face.
Oh. Oh my god. Bruh.
That's a familiar look right there.
Mm-hmm. Crybaby Yuki. Affectionately, I'm saying this.
Sora also did that same look before.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah.
But, like... Because, like, it never was technically confirmed. Was it? That it is Yuki in there?
There's been no confirmation because it was just a disappearance.
Uh-huh. I see. Today's your last session as well, ma'am. Ma'am?
Truly, thank you for everything all this
Yeah,
time.
there we go.
I don't know how I could ever repay this kindness.
Pixie cut, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go saying that again. I told you, didn't I? The one who overcame those emotional wounds and stood back up was you. Entirely through your own strength. You truly feel that grateful to me. And please help other people as well. There are still many people in this world who've been hurt, just like we were.
Doctor? I understand. I'll make sure to become someone who heals other people's wounds as well.
Alright then. Please take care on your way home. And please always be careful on dark roads at night.
That's really random to say. Are you okay? Why do you have all that bruising and scratches on your arms?
Oh my god. I worked hard again today. I'm exhausted.
As soon as their consultations were over, Yoruko immediately switched into off mode and threw herself onto the sofa office without even turning on the lights.
Sofa office? Office sofa.
There were dozens of people each day who sought counseling from her, the symbol of the next generation's hope.
Bro, I would love a sofa office though. It's just an office that's filled with various comfy sofas.
Oh my god,
that you can just lay on.
Yeah. She never once thought of it as a nuisance, but even for her, this workload was overwhelming. After that day, Yoruko returned once more to an ordinary life with nothing particularly special about it. But the part of her heart that had always felt empty was now filled with something warm and comforting. Nothing seemed to have changed, and yet there was something that had definitely changed. A vibration from Yoruko's smartphone signaled an incoming message. With a slightly brighter expression than usual, Yoruko picked up her smartphone and checked the screen.
We can't find the consciousness of Sora in the computer.
On the screen, as always, there was a message from Ray, and Yoruko slowly began to read it.
Can you imagine if it's like both of them in the body?
It's possible.
Oh?
And unlike usual, she drew in a breath as if slightly surprised. It's ready. We can return. And gently showed a small smile.
That better not be where it leaves off. God damn it.
It is where it leaves off. But
honestly, that might be the fact it's like, hey, we figured out.
Yeah.
We figured out that Sora somehow ended up maybe at least partially in the body.
Yeah. I want to assume that based off of, seeing that the final after story is the empty world, that makes it seem like if you start the over program, there's nothing inside there. But that whole interaction there does speak of like, if there's a text that says, hey, we tried to, but for some reason the data of Sora is not actually in here anymore. We're sorry. She'd be like,
instead of being sad, she was like, oh my God, that really was Sora that smiled at me like that.
Yeah.
That's what it's leading me to believe anyway.
Yeah, even if they were to leave that open-ended, I think...
That's what I'm choosing to believe.
Well, like I'm saying, even if they don't use like that bottom one, the empty world, to like confirm that, that gives enough confirmation there with the writing that they did there to wrap that up. Hero in Flames. Shinji Kasai, the firefighter who always takes the lead, rescuing people from fires. With every person he saves, the burn scars on his body multiply. Even with his doctor's advice, he refuses to abandon his sense of heroism. This might be Shinji when he saved... Oh my God, and I've got to dig back in there. Inori. If we go that far back. Let's find out.
I mean, this is adult Shinji here, I could tell by the blurred thing.
But he doesn't look old.
Yeah. Well, you better get ready.
I have a lot to do here, yeah.
You better get ready. Maybe don't go...
he does look old here, actually.
Yeah, it is him. Maybe don't go as crazy deep as you did before, though.
Hold on, let me have a little bit of water, because that freaking lump is still there.
I remember you gave Ando a stupid voice before, and I don't remember. That's right, you gave him fucking Jimmy Neutron's dad's voice. Do not do that here. Do not. Just calm, nice, fatherly doctor voice.
Sir, if you move like that, it'll hurt more. Please bear with it just a little longer.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir. By the way, I didn't realize that Dr. Ando's hospital for that renowned specialist was this close. I haven't been in this neighborhood long, so I was unsure which hospital to go to, but I'll be relying on you often from now on. No, don't worry about relying on us. The less you come to the hospital, the better. You're the patient, Mr. Kasai, right? I know who you are. You've appeared on TV quite a bit in those firefighter specials, haven't you? You know me? Well, that's an honor. I wouldn't say I thought very highly of you, though.
Damn.
What? Why is that? I really like people who don't take care of their own bodies. I mean, fucking look at you, my guy. Mr. Kasai, you need to prioritize your own body a bit more. Look at these injuries. How much have you overworked yourself? I'm sorry. It's all right for now. Take these medications and let's check your condition again in 3 days. As for for at least the next 2 weeks, any strenuous activity or exercise is strictly prohibited. Got it? Yes, I was planning to do nothing during this time off and just rest with my family. Except I hear a fire. What's happening? Is there an earthquake? No, there's nothing on my phone. Wait, this is an emergency call alert? I'm immediately going back on my promise.
Oh my God, is it from his own phone? Yeah.
You get to take the narrator now because I probably have a lot of work to do today. So
after finishing his appointment and packing up, Kasai pulled out his smartphone to check the message, his face clearly showing his confusion. I'll just do this.
Yeah.
Emergency. Second emergency call E-type due to an overturned tanker, multiple collisions, and a fire on the Minato-ku Rainbow Bridge. All assigned personnel must respond immediately.
An accident? Wait.
Seeing Kasai's smartphone screen, Ando hurriedly turned on the TV in the examination room. On the TV, a caption read, "Breaking news, over 30 vehicles, including trucks, involved in a chain collision on Rainbow Bridge," while reporting on the chaotic scene. As soon as Ando saw the news, his face turned pale and he shouted to the nurse behind him. Or beside him, I don't know which one it was.
Mr. Mimura, issue a code yellow in the hospital immediately. Burn and trauma patients are going to flight in. Hurry! Mr. Kasai, for now, don't push yourself and stay at home. Mr. Kasai?
Was he already gone?
He's already fucking gone. Mr. Kasai, this guy, really?
Oh man. Ando rushed to find Kasai, but he'd already dashed out of the examination room.
And out of the fucking hospital. He's already in the fire truck 2 miles away.
Oh, is this what caused his fire PTSD? Shit. It's cold. It's winter. Snow triggers him.
Yeah.
Fuck. Because of course he'll still have PTSD in that world, even though he looks like a high school student, because this...
Yeah. I wonder... I don't know. Is this... Because it's question marks, so I don't know. That's usually someone that hasn't been introduced.
Yeah. What? Oh, it's just someone, yeah.
I'm trying... Because we don't know... timelines are funky. Because it should... If Shinji is old... I mean, it could work. Because timelines are weird because of the way that the fucking Neo World program played out.
Uh-huh.
Because... No, the game version of him didn't know that he rescued Inori. Yeah.
He just rescued someone.
But it was revealed later when it showed his future that he rescued her. So this could be it.
But I feel like... Oh, wait, because didn't Ando adopt Inori afterwards?
Yes, because that's when she was orphaned.
Would this be her then?
I think so. That's what I'm thinking. Because the timeline is weird. Because Shinji is really fucking old. So this would happen before the tragedy.
Is this little baby her?
This is baby Inori.
Aww, it hurts. Is anyone there?
Yep.
Oh, look at her.
That's so brutal, though.
Jeez.
Oh wait, that's you.
Yeah,
actually,
the
now.
child
Yeah.
was groaning among the piles of twisted metal, pressing down on their small body.
Okay.
Good lord. Do you really have to have that sentence?
What a sentence.
Though the piles of twisted metal blocked their view, they could roughly understand the situation from the screams of people and the wailing sirens. That they were in hell right now. God! The flames surrounding the child were heating up the cars that had turned into twisted metal, but the child couldn't feel the heat. The child, on the contrary, felt cold. If they could move their body, they would have wanted to jump into the flames. Wow.
It's a hell of a description.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Literally, like, I'm on the verge of death. My body is cold.
Yeah.
My God.
Mom, it hurts. How did it come to this? It was supposed to be a fun family trip, so why were they suffering like this here? The child, unwilling to accept the sudden misfortune, clung desperately to a thread of hope, but sure enough, by the time the screams around them began to subside, the child's perseverance slowly started to run out. He will come. A hero will come.
Insert that Nickelback hero song.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna
hero to save. Clinging. Well, listen, we're coping, everyone. we're coping with this imagery and description by
the poor girl. She's a hero.
clinging to a fragile thread of hope. A child quietly murmured amidst their fading senses.
Where is our Heracles?
Jesus, Heracles. Because isn't that technically the?
I think that's the ancient Greek version of it.
Instead of Hercules. Because I remember people saying that Hercules should have been technically called Heracles. I don't know.
Anyway.
That a miracle would happen, and just like they had seen in comics, a hero would appear and save them. Holding on to that belief, they refused to let go of the thread of consciousness. However, the child was wise and intelligent for their age. Unfortunately, that's why they could understand. The comics are just comics, and in reality, such a hero wouldn't suddenly appear. Or would they?
And that's when our dog Shinji comes flying in.
And at the very moment the child, realizing that truth, was finally about to let go of everything and slip into a deep sleep. Stop. The brilliant light pouring down, a hero appeared. Come on, show a very heroic. Shinji Kasai that day saved countless people who had been waiting to die on the bridge. Despite other firefighters urging him that it was impossible and that it was already too late, he pushed through the flames and pulled people out of hell. Among them were people who lost loved ones that day. Kasai went even further, stepping in to help with the aftermath. He spent his own money to support the victims and worked tirelessly to help them recover from PTSD, even if just a little. Thanks to that, many people remembered Kasai, even as time passed, and would visit him regularly to express their gratitude. But after that day, Kasai was no longer able to work as a firefighter.
Yeah, he probably pushed himself way too far.
Uh-huh.
Injured himself too much.
Yup.
How's your health these days, Mr. Kasai? Welcome the fuck back. Oh, well, it's always the same, but thanks to Dr. Ando, I'm able to move around. Since I'm no longer a firefighter, I guess there's no way for it to get worse, huh?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. What for? That day, I should have done whatever it took to stop you from going into the scene. If I hadn't pushed you that hard back then, your health wouldn't have deteriorated like this, and you wouldn't have had to quit being a firefighter. Doctor, you're saying that again. Even if you don't feel responsible, it's not your fault. Even if I hadn't gone to the Rainbow Bridge that day, I would have overexerted myself in a similar situation eventually.
It's like My Hero Academia, where if a hero goes too far and they get too injured, they have to quit being a hero.
Yeah. Moreover, those were all decisions I made on my own. It's entirely my responsibility for not listening to you. Mr. Kasai, you're truly an amazing person, and I respect you. Sorry for the rude words I said when we first met, like not thinking highly of you. Well, Doctor, please lift your head. You're just as incredible as anyone else. Aside from that, speaking of the Rainbow Bridge, it just reminded me. How was Kanata doing?
Aww.
Or Kanata, whichever one it was. Kanata, of course, recently the rehabilitation is all finished and they're back to going to school. It's a relief. Kanata was such a bright child, so I'm sure they'll grow up to be an amazing person in the future.
I've always said Kanata, but...
Would it be okay if I visit soon? I haven't seen them since they were discharged. About that, actually.
That's probably her.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hello.
No.
Oh, look at her. She's so baby.
Oh, what's wrong? Oh, is this Kanata? What are you doing here? Actually, when I told them that Mr. Kasai was coming for an appointment today, they insisted on meeting you and followed me all the way to the examination room to say hello. Is that so? You cute little thing. It's good to see you. How have you been?
Yes. Mr. Kasai.
Huh?
Thank you so much for saving me that day. I really wanted to say this to you in person. I don't think I was able to properly speak back then because of the after effects of the accident.
Kanata?
I already told my father, but I want to become a doctor.
A doctor? Like Dr. Ando?
Yes, I want to become an amazing person like you and my father and save people too. I thought that would be a way to repay my father and you, who saved my life.
What did you say? Dr. Ando, is this child really an elementary school student? How does this child have such an admirable and mature way of thinking? Kanata has always been a smart child, even before meeting us. I'm often amazed by them as well.
Wondering why they're using them for her. I don't know. Mr. Kasai, do you think I can become a great doctor?
Of course, Kanata. You'll one day be the hope of the medical field, following in Dr. Ando's footsteps.
Non-binary Inori convert? Oh. Kasai gently smiled as he patted the little girl's messy hair.
There goes that.
Yep. I was just doing a bit anyway,
Yeah.
But from this day forward, the relationship between Kasai and Ando became even closer, and they occasionally held small family gatherings on weekends. Aww. Although Kasai had quit being a firefighter, his passion to protect others remained unchanged, and he continued to do what he could. I guess it was just translations.
Yeah.
However, none of the three people in the examination room knew at that time that the small, fragile child would, a few years later, become a high school student and enroll in Hope Speak Academy.
And we all know how that one went.
Yeah, that the kind doctor would eventually join an organization that does not forgive evil. That the brave hero who doesn't take care of his own body would become involved in a huge incident on an island. And the fact that only one out of the three would survive, no one knew.
Why am I here just to suffer?
Oh my god, true. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, with that, we've got only two more left. A Devil-Eyed Detective and The Empty World.
Maybe the ma'am thing with Yoruko's patient, maybe that was a mistranslation too.
It's
I don't
possible.
know.
It could also be that, like, Lineage is using very limited artwork in it.
Yeah.
So, like, the intention of the story in that phase could have been, like, a completely different patient talking to.
That's true, yeah.
But because the art was made with the first patient in mind, then it just kind of ended up in a weird little
kind of like
phase
how
there.
the second time it showed these two in the hospital, he technically should have looked worse.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but
it's
limited art time when you're trying to make things like
yeah,
this
yeah,
and,
yeah.
that kind of thing. So,
Devil
It
Eyed
always sounds like
Detective,
that way.
that's Setsuka, right?
It very well could be. Yeah. And then I don't know what the empty world is going to be. But you know what? We're going to find out what is lying for us in these final 2 after stories. Next time.
Oh man, I hope I did a good job as Sora Mikado.
I think you did.
'Cause, like,
I think you did.
I very clearly remember like the inflections and the way that he speaks from what you did. So I think I did a pretty decent job.
Heck yeah, you did.
I really I think the more I talked, the more lines, the more he came through.
Yeah, you found a groove.
It was fun. I want to do it again.